Hello there, welcome to The Last Word with Michael Johnson. This afternoon we're reflecting on a 2-2 draw here at St Andrews against Bristol City, who had raced into a 2-goal lead before goals from Marlon King and Nicola Zigic ensured a point for Chris Shuton's men. Michael Johnson alongside me. John, the first thing to say is the hat makes a return. Happy days.
Yes, the hat's made a return. I don't know whether to keep it like this. That way I actually draw my ears down, but it's on.
On the game itself at 2-0, we may have taken a point, but certainly when Blues got themselves back into the game, they'll be disappointed that they didn't capitalise and win the game.
Yeah, we're very disappointed, especially first half. We were very pedestrian. Wasn't enough movement, wasn't enough passion to get the ball back. But second half, obviously, Chris has got into him at half time, and it was a total different performance from Blues. You know, give it the last 10 minutes when the boys started to tire after a long season. I thought we were terrific, and I thought Gomez made a big difference.
What was the problem, do you feel, about that first half? Was it they were missing a presence like Urain and Dow?
Yeah, I think that, that combined with the nature of it's Bristol City, they're a lower placed team in the league, and obviously somebody like Endo is a bit of an enforcer in there who can put the tackles in and get the crowd and get the lads lifted. So we missed him today, but it's a good point.
We talk about timings of goals so often, and Blues have been at the wrong end of a couple before half-time, but this time they got one just before half-time for themselves, and it really set the tone for the second.
Yeah, it's always a terrific time to score just before half-time. It literally knocked the stuffing out of them, and you could see, they came out second half, and the body shape, the body language sort of went a bit, but it gave us a massive lift from Marlon's strike. If we didn't get that goal, it would have been one of them second half. We could have been still going and maybe not have got that goal that we needed to get back into the game.
You always maintain that it's important that when sides are on top that they turn that domination into goals, and you sense if Blues were to get a winner it would come in that little spell just after the break.
Yeah, like I said, for half an hour the second half the boys were terrific. They kept pushing, they kept probing, and opportunities were always coming for us. But then you start to see, the boys thought this ain't going to be our day, and then Bristol started to come in the latter parts of the second half, and quite rightly it was a point, and I think that was the correct amount of points that we should have got out of the game.
And just finally, how important was it just not to lose the game, to keep that momentum going into the back end of the season? I
think for confidence and the mental side of the game, I think it was a must that we didn't lose that. Bristol City, a lower league place team, they come here. If we'd have lost that game, the knock-on effect that might have had on the lads might have been, unbelievable. But now the little run that they've gone on without a defeat keeps going. They're unbeaten at home again for a number of games. They've scored goals, so there's a lot of positives to pull out of this game, and of course it's a point.
Jono, thank you very much. We'll let you get out of the win that has picked up around here at St Andrews. So a point against Bristol City. Blues remain in 4th, and they are now 5 points ahead of 7th place Middlesbrough. So there is still plenty to play for as we go into the last 3 games. Myself, Michael Johnson, hat and all, will be back at Ipswich on Tuesday night. We'll see you then.